In this program, I have used classes and objects. Classes are used to define the blueprints for objects such as user, call handler, user history, callback, staff, and scheduler. So object instances of these classes are like user one, call handler. Yeah, it's there in the program. Then I used encapsulation, and it's like properties and methods within each class are encapsulated. And then I used constructor, and then I used inheritance. It's not like explicitly demonstrated, but C sharp supports inheritance. And then I used polymorphism. Then I used method overriding, where in the code we override the toString method in the user class to provide a custom string representation of the object. Then I used composition, which is like objects of one class are used as components within another class. Like in the program, I used user and staff, user class and staff class within the other class, which is called handler, user history, callback, and scheduler. Then I used association. The classes are associated with one another through method calls and interactions. Then I used aggregation, which is schedule class contains a list of staff objects representing an aggregation relationship between the two classes. Then I used abstraction. Abstraction involves simplifying complex reality by modeling classes based on essential properties and behaviors. All the classes in this code are examples of abstraction, as they model specific entities and their behaviors. Finally, I used access modifiers. They control the visibility and accessibility of properties and methods, enforcing encapsulation. So these are the object-oriented concepts I demonstrated in the code, and this is a basic example of how my design works. I mean, I can't. The whole thing takes a lot of time to build, and I didn't think of it when I was designing the program. But when I started implementing it, I knew that it's going to take a lot of time, and I implemented a very basic version of how this is going to work. And I'll keep making changes to it, adding more features, and implementing my actual design into something which is useful.